It's been a long time since I've been in school, and like a lot of Canadians, when I see a yellow bus, I breathe into a paper bag, and then I carry on with my day. But this past week, I went back to school, and why not? 47 schools from across Canada came together and raised $250,000. Yes, for kids on the other side of the planet. And I know it was a contest of who could raise the most money, but let's face it, no matter where you go to school, it's always going to be nicer and bigger, whatever. The kids know this, and yet they went to work and raised all that money. Really? What's wrong with the kids today? For where I'm sitting, not much. How about the kids in PCV in Peterborough? What a school. Great sports, great science, arts up the yazoo. And I got a whole brand new TV show, didn't I? It's called Leave It to J-Bulb. The ratings, are lousy. Believe you and me. But I'm looking forward to a full new life of reruns. Hey, but that's only part of it. Being with Eva June just hasn't stopped me from being a biker, I'm a cowboy now. And it stopped me, though, from being the baddest, meanest, cruelest, dirtiest, and most vicious biker of them all. Hell, I could out-drink it, out-fight, and out-hump just about anybody in town. And I got plenty of practice to, you know what, every once in a while, when there's one of those other boys would slow up and get married, well, I watched them do it, yes, I did. And thank their lucky stars that such a fate would come to a man like me is dangerous. Well, then I met Eva June on the day I turned 40. Yes, sir. She ain't the most beautiful woman I ever met, no. She's not even the smartest. And she's not the nicest either. And hell, she's not even in love with me. She says she never will be, but I took one look at her and I knew I never would get rid of her. Yes, sir. John Henry's pappy woke him up one midnight. He said, before the sheriff comes, boy, I want to tell you. He said, listen, boy, learn to ball a jack and learn to lay a track. Learn to pick and shovel too. And take my hammer. It'll do anything you tell it to. Now, John Henry's mama, she had about a dozen babies. And John Henry's pappy, he broke jail about a dozen times. And when the children all got sick and that doctor wanted money, he said, I'll pay you a quarter at a time, starting tomorrow. I'll pay you, that's for a steel driver on this line. Then the section foreman said, hey, hammer swinger, I see you brought your own hammer, boy, but what else can all those muscles do? He said, I can lay a track, and I can hoist a jack. I can pick and shovel too. I'll do anything you tell me to. Yes, sir, I'll do anything you tell me to. Well, John Henry, he hammered in the mountain. And John Henry, he hammered everywhere. He'd give a grunt and he'd give a groan with every swing. And with all those women around, they came and looked at him. And he said, boy, listen to that cold steel ring. Just listen to that cold steel ring.